let's bang, bro. If you're ready, I was born ready.
Well, so you are predicting this. You are saying first 10 seconds, you're going to walk to the middle of the cage, you're going to point down?
First 10 seconds, I'm going to point the middle of the octagon, and I will stay there. I want to give the best and the most excited 10 seconds in the UFC history to the fans. They deserve it. And if he stays in the middle, I promise I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to take his head off. I prepare myself for that, so.
Do you think he'll meet you? Do you think he'll meet you there?
I don't know. We'll see. He's calling himself the BMF. So that's one of the things we're gonna find out.
Right.
If he's the BMF or he's a pussy like everyone who is predicting that I'm going to lose to Max Holloway. All the UFC fighters, I watched the predictions of all the UFC fighters that they are predicting that he's going to beat me. All the bombs. Everyone. After I'm gonna knock him out. Don't even tell me hello if you see me around.
Who's
yourself, everyone?
Who's doing this? Who's saying this? Who's picking against you?
I don't know, many fighters. I don't even wanna tell you the names.
Okay.
Because I don't wanna give importance about them all.
But you're taking notes.
I'm taking notes. Taking notes. They all like snakes in the grass because they see you around, and then they acting like a fans. But when they have to do something, no, Max is going to beat him. Maybe they feel a little bit of envy.
I love Gaethje, man. So seeing him go down like that is kind of tough because I respect the out of him. Not a lot of guys would accept the call, and he did, especially how in that moment he went for it because I knew if the moment was reversed, he would have gave me the moment. So what an animal, you know. But my favorite clip from all that night is not even me knocking him out or screaming over. It's of Ilia Topuria looking lost, like he don't know where he was. He didn't even know if he was in human dimension. So. I mean, it's cool, you know. Having the title is awesome, but the BMF is not a title. The BMF is something that the fans and the people and your peers put you in, you know. And this guy is like, this whole time, him and whatever his fans is like harassing me and saying, even telling me like, put up my title. I'm like, bro, I have no choice. I mean, you gotta have that talk with Dana White and Hunter. If they really wanted it, they would have did it, buddy. So you're talking to the wrong guy. You know, you're not talking, this guy, I have no say of when the hell I can put that thing up, you know, and it's from your peers, it's from people. You know, if you're over there buying your own BMF belt, that's kind of weird mentality, bro. I don't know.
Like, just money-wise, I think the UFC won because of how much more money they were able to generate, and quote unquote from Dana White and those guys, I wasn't making them any money. But I think the share of just the horse that one championship got, I mean, if I wanted to today, I could still fight. I don't think Ben Askren could still fight. I could still fight if I truly wanted to. He can't. And you look at the fights I was able to produce, the knockouts, the buzz that I was able to produce for one championship. I mean, it's easy, clear that they got the better athlete, the better fighter. But when it comes down to the money aspect of it, they probably won. But it's, what are you looking for? Are you looking to generate more money, or are you looking to have the best athletes in the world? You want to have the best athletes in the world? They got my black ass.
We had an incredible podcast with Cody and No Love a few days ago.
He said he loves you. We thought y'all had beef.
We did have beef when it was Team Off Mel versus everyone, right? But then I think he realized that he had to move on as well, too. He kind of had to grow up and kind of get out of a situation that wasn't best for him and his well-being, right? And then once you do that, you kind of learn like, oh, yeah, this is why he left.
How you feel if we have him sitting right here, you right here, man?
We'd have no problem.
We want to do a breakdown this month. We want to fly him in. We want to put him there, you there, me and Rampage will sit here in the middle in case things pop off.
It's not gonna
pop
off.
That's right. Yeah.
And we're going to do a sit-down. We're going to bring the world together. That's what the community of MMA want before the year's over.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
This is incredible. Special FaceTime.
Oh, you got the
Ladies and
WhatsApp.
gentlemen, we got Cody No Love on the podcast.
No love.
No Love. And he's wearing the JX1 watch. We got Coach Prillo. We got TJ Dillashaw in the house.
What up, dude?
That was a very special what up.
That's heavyweight Dillashaw.
Yeah, you know it, dog. Look at his face.
Listen, Cody, we just
That's the other thing. As you start to talk about South America, you start to talk about, Asia, whether it's China or Japan or Korea. As we keep cultivating talent in these places, we might end up creating another division.
Like the 105 is like in your mind right now. Like
Do I want what?
The atom weight could be on your mind.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Think Merab would be down with this if they offer him you as opposed to Umar?
According to Instagram, he is down anytime, anywhere. So I think he would prefer me. I think he's actually terrified of Umar. If I'm being honest, not trying to troll, not trying to be goofy. I think Merab's scared of Umar and would rather fight me. He would probably look at me as an easier fight. So yeah, I think he would pick that.
Соперник очень хороший. Белал Мухаммад. Его нельзя недооценивать никогда. Он очень хорошо слушает. Он всех хорошая у него тактика. Я не думаю, что у меня просто так будет. Но я дерусь до конца просто и все. Сколько сил хватит, и там я покажу свои навыки, думаю. Белал сам себя такой пахарь. Он постоянно пашет. Постоянно растет в зале, постоянно занимается, что-то думает, что-то говорит и делает. Молодец, удачи ему. Когда мы встретимся, кто-то из нас, кто сильный, пускай победит.
This happened fourth round. I felt a jab and I actually felt my eyebrow split open. This one pretty much around the same time. Mm-hmm. And I think the knee mixed with the uppercut in the fourth round, the one that put me down, did some damage to my nose. So I had my septum replaced because it was crooked, very crooked, like a letter C, and I couldn't breathe. So the doctor went back in there and straightened it up. I still have these plastic stents in my nose right now to keep the airway open, but I just got all the gauze taken out today. So yeah, broken nose, cut over the eye, cut under the eye, and then the cut that was on the bridge of my nose, that happened 3 weeks before the event. I was sparring and I got hit in the nose like skin, but it split my nose open pretty good. So I got that stitched up really quickly, got it, kept it under wraps, didn't tell anybody. And the doctor told me, he's like, chances are the first time you get punched in this thing, it's going to open up because it's, it's very, it's only been 3 weeks. So that was expected. So no other injuries. I mean, everything else feels good. My hands, my legs. Yeah, people mentioned maybe the calf kicks were damaging me. I've dealt with calf kicks before, and my leg is totally fine. There's no swelling, there's no bruising on my calf. Everything was just the cuts in the nose. The nose was the worst thing.
And I've won. If you look at who Pereira has beat, right, and how he's beat him leading up to this fight, he was winning on the scorecards when he got stopped. He was the head on the scorecards, stayed in the pocket, put on one of the greatest fights anybody's ever seen, and he stays at number 8. It's just, I can't handle incompetence. I can't take it anymore. It's driving me crazy. And I can't let people that I don't believe know what the fuck they're talking about deal with the rankings anymore. I just can't do it. I have to figure out a solution. Tomorrow I have a meeting with a group of people that are coming to me saying they have the solution to this problem. And God, I hope they're right, because I'm going to change it. The media will no longer control the rankings in the UFC. Go! bum, bum. Hook this thing. Hook. Like that happen. Oh, yeah. Fuck now.
Dan Hooker, easy money. I know. I don't know how he's on the top 5 or top 6. That's unbelievable. Is like to see a turtle in a tree. Have you seen a turtle in a tree? Have you seen a turtle?
No.
Yes.
I'd be like, how did it get there?
Exactly. Somebody put him there.
What about you versus Hooker? The turtle.
I like the matchup.
Turtle in the tree, I believe.
The turtle in the tree. I like the matchup, but the problem is, I don't think he wants the fight.
You don't think Dan Hooker? He seems down to fight anyone.
Of course not. Like McGregor is like the mermaid. No, the mermaid that is on the Greek text, on the Greek books. I think is Ilia. That is this. When the guy is on the ship and the mermaid start to sing, they jump on the water. And I think Dan Hooker is the same thing. So McGregor is over there and say, McGregor, hey Dan Hooker, I will fight you.
Connor, do we have a date for the comeback yet?
February 4th, Saudi Arabia.
Who's the opponent?
I know he needs to fight his contract out with the UFC. He's looking for an opponent. I'm ready to fight. As soon as I get back to New Zealand after this, I'll jump into training camp. So I'm good to go January, March next year. So it's like, man, if he wants to fight, like, the UFC have already put a good opponent in front of me. But obviously, if we can get that fight put together, we can get that fight put together. I feel like it's another big fight that the fans would like to see, you know.
And Dan Hooker will forget everybody and everything and jump off the ship and try to get the mermaid. But guess what? This mermaid is just singing, is just lies. I think he's going to be waiting forever, like Michael Chandler.
Probably your favorite question. Conor McGregor and Dan Hooker have made a fight all on their own. What do you think of that fight, and is that something you're even interested in?
Yeah, obviously, you know, that would be a great fight. I like that fight.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time